you see us coming here and preaching to you and miracles are happening. And when we are here preaching and smiling and everything happening and it looks easy and we are dressed in a glamorous way, it looks like it's easy to be a servant of God. And yet you don't realize that the price we pay in the back door. There are men of God that are not permitted to marry to pay a certain price, to carry a certain anointing. That's why you see there are eunuchs whom God, like Paul, is told never marry if you are going to carry a certain anointing. There are women that God has ordained never to get married if they are going to carry a certain level of an anointing. It's the same thing with you. You can marry, you can get married, but there are certain musics you can't listen to. You have to pay the price. There are certain programs you can't watch. You have to pay the price. There's a certain winning, gurumura, winning you have to do from your phone. You have to pay that price. You will not grow to a certain level as long as you still have that dependence on that phone. Where time in that game, you have to check what's happening on that status, what's happening on whose status, what's happening where, what's happening on your profile. You can't. You will not grow. So there are prices to pay. Married men and married women can tell each other that this period that we've entered into, there's no intimacy in our house to reach certain. You have to agree as families to fast. Fasting is not only limited to not eating food. You can tell yourselves the whole month nobody's going to eat meat in the family. It's a price to pay. I know Roman Catholic has got that law that every Friday nobody eats meat. It's a price as a church they've been paying for centuries. So you can get to a level where you decide the price you want to pay. Don't expect to continue growing in the spirit when you're still doing these things that you have been doing. You will not. I have seen men and women of God that are hunger to want to grow in the things of God, but they don't understand the secret of paying the price. You can desire all you want to grow, you will not. In the spirit, when it comes to anointing, there are prices to pay. If you don't pay that price, it will remain hunger. When you come here to pray, it will be dry because there is nothing that has been paid in terms of anointing acquisition. So there are prices to pay. That's why they told them, go and buy, go and pay the price. And when it comes to paying the price with regards to anointing, it's not a 1 hour job. It's a 1 year system. It's a 2 year system. It's a system of introducing yourself to fastings consistently. Let's say every month you are telling yourself, I'm fasting for 10 days every month for the coming 2 years. So when they told them go and buy from those who sell, when they started fasting for 10 days for the whole year, the doors had been closed. That's why after they had acquired the anointing, imagine they actually acquired the anointing but rapture had happened. So we have people here who grow in the spirit, but the doors will close them.